Hi, I'm Jackie from Essential Yoga. In this video, I'll take you through the most important exercises for pelvic floor health. Also, you'll become more aware of your pelvic floors just by doing this video and aware of the condition they're in and whether you're doing the exercises correctly if you are doing them. And if you've never done them and you're over 40, then it's never too late. It is incredibly important to work on your pelvic floor muscles. They're often neglected. And like any other muscle, they need some work if you want to keep them in good condition. So hopefully you can do the video. I know you'll learn something and I know you'll benefit off it. So I hope you're working on your whole body. I hope you're subscribing to my channel and keeping your body young. You can do these exercises standing or sitting, but we'll practice them lying today. So lie down, and you can do them in bed. Just put your feet down. You can do them with straight legs. Just be comfortable in any position you're in. And the most important thing is just being more aware, more in tune with your pelvic floors. So a lot of people neglect them and they're not really in tune or aware of them or whether they're in good condition or not. But you know, if they're not in good condition, you won't be having as good orgasms, sexual function, and also maybe sometimes you wear your pants, so you want them to be in good condition because it's important for your life, your quality of life, and don't take them for granted. So if you've had babies or you're over 40 or 50, you're getting older, then you need to actually do a little bit more work on them like any other muscle. And it's important you're doing the right exercises, and because otherwise you can make it worse. So you've got one muscle coming from the pubic bone at the front to the tailbone at the back, just like a hammock shape. And another one from the inner thigh on the right to the inner thigh on the left. So two main muscles. So tune into them. Just normal breathing, ordinary everyday breathing. And can you feel them move a little bit on the inhale and exhale? So it's very obvious in the diaphragm, the floor of the chest. You can definitely feel the movement there, I hope. Downward movement on the inhale and upward movement on the exhale. It's more subtle, it's not as obvious in the pelvic floor, but it's the same movement and they're in synchronicity. So see if you can tune into that, and it might take a bit of practice. So it might not happen today, but eventually you will be able to feel that if they're doing the right thing. Downward movement, a little letting go on the inhale, and a slight upward movement in the abdominal diaphragm and the pelvic floor or the pelvic diaphragm. Now we're going to exaggerate it. So breathing in a bit deeper. See if you can let go on the pelvic floor first. Then the belly. And then exhale, squeezing your pelvic floors. Lifting in and up. And then letting go. Can you feel the letting go? So can you contract and can you let go? Let's try isolating. So make sure you keep your belly relaxed. It took me a while to learn how to relax my belly and just isolate pelvic floors. So let's have a practice. Let's try lifting through our anus. And then letting go. Can you let go? Just as important as the contraction. Let's try the perineum, so in the genitals, so for women in the vaginal wall, quite deep. So you won't be able to see that exercise, it's invisible. But for men, if you're in the nude, you should see the sort of penis pull into your body a bit. So contracting the perineum, it's a bit more external for men, and then let go. And then try urinary, so lift up through your urinary, like you're trying to stop urination. And then let go. But don't do that when you're urinating because that will confuse your body. So let's try all the pelvic floors together. Anus, genital, urinary, lift up. Contract, lift in, side to side, back to front, in and up. And then let go. Can you feel the letting go? Can you contract? If you're not sure, then you should definitely invest in going to a pelvic floor physio specialist, because they'll be able to see with their ultrasound machine whether you're doing these exercises correctly or not. And definitely make sure you are doing them correctly, because you don't want to be making them worse. You don't want to have problems down there. So we'll try a hold. So we'll try a lift the pelvic floor, contract, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly let go. Could you feel the letting go? If you couldn't, that means maybe you're not strong enough to do that hold. So that's something to work up to. So you might start with 5-second holds, maybe do it 5 minutes a day, and then you get to maintenance. So if you're really weak and you've neglected your pelvic floors, you might need a little bit every day, or at least 3 or 4 times a week, and maybe 5 minutes. But then you can get to maintenance just a couple of times a week, maybe a couple of minutes. But you should do a variety, like any muscle groups. You need to get the right amount for you and then maintain that strength. So do the Kegels, so squeeze, release, lift, let go, or contract, relax. So they're the quicker ones, and they're stimulating blood flow down there, which is always good for the health in the area. And then the holds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And obviously you should do a bit more than that, I think. But as I said, you can do it any time. So we won't go through the full 5 or 10 minutes now, but you've got the idea. Contract, hold, relax, and then the quick ones, and then the controlled, so lift, 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 lower, 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 lift, 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 lower, lower, lower. Don't worry if you can't do any of these. I'm just teaching you the variety and something to work towards. And if you can do them, great. Just maintain that. Make sure you don't get weaker as you're older. And it's also very important to practice standing and good posture to get your pelvic floors in the correct position, and working up towards things like, jogging and jumping, and everything's in good condition. You don't need to worry when you're going about your life. You don't need to worry about anything, downward pressure. So work on your pelvic floors regularly and make sure they don't get weaker as you get older and they don't get tighter. So things like bridge pose are good. Things like stretching your groins are good, but contracting, so bridge, holding a pillow in between your knees or a yoga block, that's another good exercise. But like anything, it's just a holistic health. It's just working on your whole body, keeping everything healthy. So not just your pelvic floors, your spine, your posture, keeping your hips in good condition, maintaining diaphragmatic breathing, and just managing stress. That's why my channel has a variety of all types of exercises, because you want everything to be working together well, and that's what health is about. It's about a balance between your whole body. So I hope you do your pelvic floor exercises regularly and you keep everything in good condition. Please subscribe. I've got lots of gold for you to keep your body young. And also really please think about becoming a patron if you're getting value, and then I'll give you more content as well with my live classes, recordings, and you can get a lot more there. Have a great day.